is just straight up into map pick. So this could go poorly if the cheese is laid on thick. But truth be told, I haven't really seen TaeJa execute a whole lot of cheese throughout his career compared to, say, someone like Maru, right? So let's figure out which direction this goes. Spawning here at the leftmost side of the map. Or actually, it's north to south, pardon me. In the, no, it's not. Never mind, I'm ridiculous. On the leftmost side of the map, it's going to be Team deadpixels, represented by Patience and his teammate True.
On the right side of Frost, we have Team NoName with the red Terran TaeJa and the pink Zerg Revival.
Alright, so this is going pretty darn well. I am a little bit curious if cheese is happening, and TaeJa does send out an SCV pretty quick, but if it's going to be an 11-11, this works way better on somebody like True than it does on Patience. But there's link support, so that could change everything around. Or rather, there should be link support. I'm imagining Revival takes a gas pool.
Looks like it. There we go.
Well, you would have to compliment TaeJa. It'd be kind of crazy not to, but okay. So 2 raxing is definitely not something out of TaeJa's comfort zone. But I guess can True hold? In the past, True was actually, I think it was True, right? Last time on Frost that took the brunt of the cheese, and he held really well 1v2.
Yes. Yeah, it's been True. Just like brushing. Well, it was Supernova Symbol, and Supernova Symbol has just not been looking that strong. We'll see if Revival TaeJa can break True.
I feel bad for Patience, because what can you really contribute to this? Your Cybercore is not going to let you get Warp Tech up in time to get a pylon up there or anything. You're going to be walking a Zealot across the map, maybe to do a poke counterattack. I mean,
it's so weird, right? You would think that if he could help at all, it would be better. But it's actually not. Like, what Parting did in order to get to that position he did get to in that 2v1 was that he forward fast expanded. He kind of turtle. He knew that he would be safe, and he said, I'm sorry, partner, but you die, I live. All right, then, that's good. But if Patience says, okay, True, you die, I live, it's still possible for Patience to be broken. You can't turtle without cannons.
Interesting to see no spawn. We do have a spawning pool already finished up with speed on the way for True, so he did get this all going down pretty quick, but can he deal with the Marines? I mean, it's not just the Marines for denying a bunker like normal. It's killing the Marines with the link support.
Yeah. Also have Banelings on the way as well. Speed will be hitting at the same time for both of their Zergs.
Yeah, Banelings are going to be pretty key to make sure True takes some very real damage. But a Zealot kind of awkwardly in the middle of the map, like what can it really do? It can't chase Marines, it can't hit the Lings. Going straight to the mineral lines of one of these 2 players might not be a bad choice for Patience.
Can you really afford a second round? Well, I guess so. You start to accumulate minerals, get a 4th or a 2nd command center. I guess you could slap down a 3rd Rax.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think it's so much about the bunker plays. It is just brute force.
Yeah, interesting. Also engineering bay in case I suppose Patience goes for an Oracle.
Spine gets done so late. He is going to try and get some pylons up for warp-ins. So definitely looking to save his opponent rather than go aggressive. I don't know if that's going to be the right choice or not. The Banelings are already on the way, and this could go really bad. You would almost have to pull a Patience, right? Kill one of these players behind us and 1v1 it afterwards. But, where are those Banelings? They're coming in for the drones! Oh, no! He's got him 5 workers left.
Save him. Just save him. Deal with Patience's couple of Zealots or something.
I think the Stalkers can't do this. I don't think the Zealot's going to be able to. I think if TaeJa decides to macro, it could go well. He did get a Zealot to the other side of the map, or some Zerglings across the map. Part of me, I don't know where those came from for True, but looks like a Revival will hold. And,
yeah, with 3 drones versus 2. It is coming down to a situation where it is 1 player versus 1 player. Revival has a few more Lings to help out, though, but these are that's really not a lot more reinforcements, and they do die to the Zealots.
If Patience had sent this across the map, he would have guaranteed wiped out Revival, but he's going to trade out with Marines so he can kite around a little bit, maybe give some money to his teammate to get some drones going. I mean, I don't know, to be honest.
It's a 4-gate versus a 3 Rax, but the 3 Rax is in the middle of the road.
Yeah, he could actually camp production if he wanted to. Warping back at home, he's got a Photon Overcharge almost ready to go as well. These Lings will not get a whole lot of damage done. They'll get some.
Anything they can do. I mean, it would be really nice if they survived. Like, it'd be a lot nicer if they survived instead of trying to die for the last 2 probes, because then they can go to True's base and make sure he doesn't recover.
I feel like True's got 175 minerals. Make some drones or make some more lings, but don't do nothing, right?
Yeah, he's probably waiting to see like Patience. Patience
drones.
might be telling him what he's doing. Yeah, there's some drones. There's also one Baneling.
Well, this
Like,
is
take care of those
good.
last 2 lings for you.
This is looking really good for Team deadpixels. I don't want to jinx it or anything or curse it, but
It is.
I mean, Revival did lose enough drones that it put him so far behind, and it's really TaeJa trying to make a 3 racks work versus a Protoss player who could kite him for a while with his stalkers.
Revival is going to lose his base, and I'm not sure TaeJa should go ahead and try and help him here. Revival might just want to go to the True's base, make sure it's 1 base for 1 base, and
I would argue for TaeJa just to go kill Patience. He already knew the photon overcharge was popped on the lings.
it's true. That might have been a good choice.
This is why I like having Frost on the map pool, by the way, just how scrappy this is.
Oh, I would hate to be like just like, oh, everyone for themselves, and I'm not comfortable. It's not why I play 2v2.
I think the Marines are destined
Oh,
to die,
nice,
though.
nice. So I really like what TaeJa does. You know, again, I don't know about taking on the army, but he got a gas and he goes directly into Marauders with slow. But without any more Marine cover, as they all die, it might not be. It might not be actually the difference maker.
Zealots can also Vanguard versus the Lings, giving out a Revival, what little ones there are. The Banelings are kind of cool hits. They will help versus the Zealots a lot more than Lings would, but again, this is kind of snowballing for Patience, and I think we might just see that turnaround.
Maybe. I still have a lot of faith in TaeJa, though. Like,
TaeJa's a god, yeah.
Well, TaeJa's been untouched as opposed to his, well, his army hasn't been untouched, but his economy has been.
Yeah, he's actually got double the workers right now of anybody in the game. Well, not double, but almost.
True might be the kind of come from behind, like the free-for-all you thought you killed, and then they end up winning the free-for-all.
It's a funny way to phrase it, but you might be right on that. The base hasn't exactly died. The drones are getting slaughtered.
He's saving them.
Here's the Marauders, and this is when the Stalkers start being in trouble. Now, is there a recall? There is a recall. He could get these out of here alive.
That might be okay. Oh, he targets down the Militia Corps. Targets it down. Nice.
Alright, so now Patience is going to lose this momentum. The Marauders don't have Stim, though, so actually, you know what? The Stalkers might be able to trade out a little bit
Transfuse
longer.
the Marauders. Transfuse the Marauders.
Yeah, I forget you can do that.
Okay, transfuse the Queen. That's equally as good. Whatever. Just transfuse something.
I would love if he just focuses down these last couple of drones, though. I mean, this really screws up.
Revival's like, could you not?
Yeah. Meanwhile, actually, Revival scouts to see that True has recovered through this. This is a pretty big deal for TaeJa, because now he's able to assess what's going on in the game. Instead of thinking it's just him versus Patience, he now knows it's him versus Patience and True.
A little bit. True's not quite back in it yet, but he's got to account for maybe 1 or 2 Banelings or, a very small float of Lings.
I wonder what's better for True at this point, too. Like, do you build a Spine Crawler because you're really paranoid about the Marauders, or do you build more Lings because you're paranoid that he'll attack Patience?
Yeah, I would say just go all in either on, like a base, be really bold, or go for the Lings. Like, a Spine Crawler it's selfish, okay, Rifkin?
It is. I can't fathom how long it's going to take Revival to come back from this, because True, he started off with 2 drones. Revival's coming back from 1.
Oh, it's so bad. Well, TaeJa's just gonna go and just say, like, I'm not gonna let you get any further. Like, you're going to die. It's gonna be 1v1.
Yeah, even with the Banelings coming down, I don't think they'll be able to connect. The Marauders will just be able to vanguard this. So
I think
really
even without Focus Fire, the Baneling should die. Like, there's just not enough stuff to buffer.
Well, kind of similar thoughts on the other side of the field. He's going to try and kill off these Queens, and he can, actually. The Queens are still low. The Zealots might be able to kill them, but there are transfuses. Splitting his DPS. Double transfuse.
Other transfuse. I guess he didn't have it quite yet.
Looks like True is actually done for. Man, I really thought this was getting turned around. He actually gets a couple drones out alive, so maybe he can rebuild a hatchery somewhere on the other side of the map, but Patience was unable to execute this. TaeJa has turned this around, and you're right to have faith in him.
Oh, Stim's gonna
Dark
be
Shrine. Oh, but Patience go for Dark Shrine.
Again with a Dark Shrine, the kind of the Hail Mary move as we always see with it. Won't be able to repair Stim. It was barely halfway done, but still, that really sucks.
Did he rebuild the Mothership Core? I don't think he did.
Bio with Medevac is still really good.
It is, and he's not gonna photon overcharge.
You could do it. TaeJa, don't lose the motherfucker.
He has to defend until he's got Dark Shrine. Once their Shrine finishes, this starts getting a little bit better maybe for Team deadpixels again, but Scrappy is a Scrappy does. True manages to get those drones back in and start mining, but here comes those legs, and this is going to be a real pain in the butt because he's just been trying so hard this game to get just mining down.
You, in this situation, if you're able to take a second, you got to start thinking about what can a Protoss player do. And it's got to be DTs that pop up. But are they taking the time to think about that?
I would actually argue True. He should at least send the gas, I think, to Patience. He doesn't have a lot of...
so dangerous. TaeJa, please. Oh, target it down, target it down, target it down! He's going to get 1 DT. 2 DTs.
But TaeJa can scan for this. Yeah.
Oh, that's it. He wins,
I think that's it. I think, yeah, the bio with Stim is going to be a little too much.
3-0!
Oh, it doesn't have Stim, that's right, but even without Stim, it's just a little too much. GG? Oh my god, what a scrappy final game! Ladies and gentlemen, I give you your next 2 vs Tournament champions, Liquid TaeJa and CM Storm's Revival. Man, I am so